Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost in Dixon, Missouri. This is Germany, July 1939. Hitler has his 5 tech chips, and since it is July 39, I'm sure everyone knows technologies at stage 2 can now be advanced farther. So, they're going to try to move advanced mechanized, jet fighters, long-range aircraft, wartime economy, and improved factories. Okay, mechanized is a 7. Got that with a 9, so it goes to stage 3. Jet fighters is an 8. Got that with an 11. It moves to stage 3. Long-range aircraft is a 7. Missed it with a 4. Wartime economy is a 7. Missed it with a 2. Improved factories is a 7. Missed it with a 5. Himmler didn't do very good. He's going to have to go to the ministry again. Before we go over to the build, let's just sit down here and look a little bit. There has been a heated debate in the Reichstag. Hitler insists that the time to strike west into France is now. He wants to go. Von Rundstedt and Guderian have presented the cold hard facts to him, including the 4 infantry parked there in Belgium, taking the route around the Maginot Line. There are 19 defenders between Belgium and Paris. The Germans, as they sit, have 20 units capable of attacking, for an advantage of just 1. And von Rundstedt and Guderian have said they want another turn to build some more units. If Germany builds its maximum, and assuming the French build their maximum and put them somewhere in the way, the Germans can pick up a net gain of 3 units by delaying 1 turn, which would give them a 4 unit advantage instead of just 1. Von Rundstedt, after quite an argument, finally stood up and said if he is forced to attack without the forces he deems necessary, he will not be responsible for failure. As you can imagine, Hitler got red-faced. There was some shouting, screaming, but eventually Göring took him aside and reminded him that it would be unwise to fire his most senior and experienced general on the eve of battle. So they have talked Hitler into giving them 1 more build turn. So over here, they have taken the 25 marks they had in the bank and spent that on 5 infantry for 15 and a fighter for 10. As we've just said, there isn't going to be any combat, but there is going to be quite a bit of non-combat moving. They're going to shift some things around here and try to prepare themselves a little better. So I'm just going to point out what's going to happen, and then I'll clean it all up off screen, because I'm going to have to move quite a bit of stuff over to task force cards. Okay, so there are 3 Panzers sitting here in Bavaria. They're going to join this stack in Western Germany. There is a mechanized infantry in Berlin that is going to join this stack in Western Germany. There is a commander in Berlin who's going to come over here to Western Germany. There's a fighter and a Stuka in Berlin that are coming over here. And that's going to do it for them. Down here in Austria, there is a cavalry that's going to move up here to Eastern Germany. The 3 infantry here, let's see, 2 of them are going to go to Bohemia. 1 of them is going to rail to Eastern Germany. There are 2 infantry sitting in Berlin that are going to come over to Western Germany, along with an artillery and an anti-aircraft artillery to Eastern Germany, yeah. The Brandenburg Division is going to move 1 space over to Western Germany. And I'm making sure that's going to be it. No, there'll be 1 more. This fighter here in Slovakia is going to go 1, 2, 3 over here to Western Germany as well. Okay. Everything at sea is going to remain the same. So, checking. Real quick, there's one I forgot to look at. The possibility of special ops upgrades. Let me do that real quick. January 40, no, the Germans don't have any. Okay. So when they place units, the 5 infantry and, let's see, the 5 infantry will go to the stack in Western Germany. The fighter will be built at the factory in Berlin. Now, there's one other thing I have to run through here and mention real quick, because I forgot to do it before I started filming. I believe there are some neutrals that get some more units this turn, so I'll just look at that real quick. Okay. I'll put these on off camera. I'm just going to point them out real quick. The Finns are going to pick up an extra infantry here in Karjala. The Poles are going to get another infantry there in Western Poland. Yugoslavia down here is going to get another infantry. And the Turks are going to pick up an infantry in Anatolia. Wait a minute. No. Forget all that. Sorry, that's January 40, not July 39. Okay, there aren't any neutrals that are getting more, guys. Sorry about that. But now you have a preview of what's going to be added to the map when that ever comes around. Okay, so I'll get all the German stuff cleaned up. They are going to have 24 marks for next turn, as you see. Ozark Outpost. Over and out.